In this video I will be doing the quest. Not this one, because I've done this one. I mean the... Tales of the Fantastic Event. There's different chapters, it seems. I'll claim my daily stuff first. Okay, now I can go to this quest. Tales of the Fantastic Chapter 1. This is a Shenzhou Luofu event, but a permanent one. I need to get over there, it seems. How do I get over there? Why did it put me here and not here? This is much closer here. Having plucked the Ice-Fire Lotus, Patchsoka seizes an opportunity and leaps into another elixir cauldron. Oh, come on, not this again. Little do you know, repetitive behavior instills a sense of ritual in people. That's why important details have to be repeated a few times over and over. Our hero enters the elixir cauldron. Patchsoka returned to the Fantasia, hunting for the secret treasure left by the first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission. But suddenly an unsettling aroma arouses the senses. Were it any ordinary person, it would merely be discarded as a mistake of the senses. But what kind of hero is Patchsoka? The treacherous danger was instantly detected. The book implies that this abundance beast, sealed within the cauldron by the first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission. Oh, how the mediocre covet such glorious treasures, yet die filled with hatred at the maw of a beast. Sheesh, the first cauldron master was ruthless. That's the trope for treasure hunting stories. The ancients always leave behind these secret treasures with fatal booby traps hidden within. Don't ask me why, but it's a screenwriter's convention. Patchsoka couldn't help but sneer, asking, "Is there any danger across all the cosmos that can stop my might?" And with a beat of the wings, our hero took to the sky. Why am I a bird? No, robot bird. How high can I go? I can't go above the tree. Patchsoka concentrated all her chi to core radix, thus breaking the container mechanism within the Fantasia. There's a dog here. Did I get it? Did that count? I think I got it, even though I got caught. Why are there dogs on the roof? Am I too high? Patchsoka concentrated all their chi. As the containment mechanism were gradually lifted by Patchsoka, the secret treasure of the first Cauldron Master was revealed. It's a chest. You got a life-death polypore, well done. I don't know what a life-death polypore is. Patchsoka completed another one of the first Cauldron Master's trials. What appeared next before our hero was a mushroom fitting in and out of existence. It is written that this is no mortal mushroom. It sits within a state between existence and non-existence, constantly fluctuating between the real and imaginary. It is called the life-death polypore. Finally, we're getting down to quantum mechanics. Right then, Patchsoka had the life-death polypore, lacking only one final medicinal herb before the elixir of dragon oil could be concocted. Why do I get the feeling that you're making up all of these names as you go? Shenzhou sure has a lot of weird mushrooms, huh? Hey, no way. Actually, I have a little notebook where I record all kinds of obscure things in. I can show you it if you want. So these medicinal herbs, they really do all exist? The names of these medicinal herbs are indeed constructions of my imagination. I mean, not all of them are completely made up. Ahem, enough gossip and bluster. Let's get to the next cauldron and start cooking up the next story, How about it then? Ready to start plotting out the next part of your story? Having plucked the life-death polypore, Patchsoka goes all or nothing, leaping into another elixir cauldron. I'm doing adventuring. Our hero enters the elixir cauldron. Back in the Fantasia once more, and without a trace of fear or trepidation, Patchsoka felt like an old hand. Patchsoka calmed right down to sense the feeling left behind in the Fantasia, and those feelings were warm, gentle, and liberating. There was never any doubt that this was the soul cleansing grace from the first Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission. So it's soul cleansing grace to sick beasts onto people. I don't think this Cauldron Master is graceful at all. Don't say that. The first Cauldron Master was thinking ahead about any misuse that might harm the Shanzhou, you see. Or is this a bit far-fetched? No problem. Don't even worry about it. This is just a first script. First script, I tell you. We'll just fix it in post. Patchsoka knew. This warm sensation meant that the most dangerous part of the trial had already passed. What now greeted Patchsoka was the first Hellmaster's blessing. Take off, Patchsoka. Welcome to this, your final trial. Drawing on experience from the previous two Fantasias, Patchsoka was determined to pull this knowledge to use and find the Cauldron Master's secret treasure. The bird flies so slowly, which is kind of annoying. Patchsoka concentrated her chi in her core relics. What's this? What did that do? The monsters are inspecting it? Oh, is that so I could have got the things that were there? Well, I didn't need it. Patchsoka, as all the containment mechanisms were gradually lifted by Patchsoka, the secret treasure of the first Cauldron Master was revealed. The water in this area looks very good. It looks quite realistic. You got a Wellbolt pneumatophore. Patchsoka completed yet another trial, only to find herself trapped in a vast white fog. Once it cleared, Patchsoka saw a huge tree with floating roots. Despite no obvious breeze, the floating roots swayed in the air, cleaving the very air in twain, and flashes of light appeared to each swing. This one was the most precious medicinal herb at the Alchemy Commission. The Wellbolt pneumatophore. Patchsoka harvested the best of the floating roots, and left this Fantasia of the first Cauldron Master. That Wellbolt? Wouldn't that shock me? That doesn't sound like something Crane should touch. How could it? The Wellbolt pneumophore's electricity merely unblocks the meridians as it massages and stimulates blood flow. It's a great remedy and not all that dangerous. There is a limit to suspension and disbelief, you know. You're just making it up as you go, aren't you? It's what the audience wants, though. Competition is entertainment, and intimate circles is so fierce these days. How are we storytellers supposed to compete with all the razzle-dazzle and hype of something like immersion? There's only one answer: manufactured outrage. I can say all the stuff they can do in immersion, and I can say what they don't dare in immersion. Anyway, there's no tax on bragging, and words have the habit of disappearing like the wind. Back to the topic at hand. Previously, our hero Patchsoka acquired all 3 medicinal herbs required to concoct the elixir of dragon oil. All that remained was to cast the ingredients in the elixir crucible, and this miracle elixir would be hers. Why are there monsters right here? Okay, I'll use the Ice Fire Lotus, the Life Death Polymorph, and the Whirlbolt Pneumatophore. Patchsoka placed the 3 medicinal herbs into the crucible, one by one. First came the Ice Fire Lotus. Its fiery heat and blasting cold blended together, bursting out infinite natural force. Next came the Life Death Polymorph. Its quantum menace stabilizes the paradox inherited in the Lotus. Finally, Patchsoka tosses the Whirlbolt Pneumatophore into the crucible. With a flash of thunder and lightning, out of the blue an entire thunderstorm formed inside 1 square inch of the crucible. Patchsoka plucked out the courage to reach a hand in the storm. After a while, Patchsoka pulled out a sparkling medicinal pellet. And that, my friend, is what leads a mortal onto the path of immortality. Uh-oh, no. I shouldn't have used that word on the Shanzhou. Anyways, it's basically a miracle drug that makes you be born anew and achieve transcendence. Behold, the elixir of dragon oil. Patchsoka swallowed the miracle elixir and instantly felt as a feather, as light as a feather, but as strong as an ox. Our hero could leap 30,000 miles in a second, or lift up 10,000 tons. Patchsoka knew now was the time to settle the score with those pathetic, detestable disciples of Sanctus Medicus wreaking havoc on the Shanzhou. The way you tell it makes me sound like I'm a disciple of Sanctus Medicus. Are we the baddies? Aren't we doing like the same thing as the disciples of Sanctus Medicus if we're trying to become immortal? Listen to yourself. Power in and of itself knows no good or bad. Only people do. Is a kitchen knife evil when it's in the hands of a chef, or when it's in the hands of a murderer? Less idle chit-chat. Please, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, lend me your ears. Next up we have the main feature, Calamity Ensnares Commission of Alchemy, Nameless Battles Author of Plagues. If we put it like that, then this act will be complete. What happened to the fight against the plagues or for demon? You don't understand. The most difficult thing for us screenwriters is the protagonist development. Once the protagonist character is settled, it's gonna be so easy just to write in as many battles as you want. Look, this isn't exactly the best writing place for us. Come back to Starskiff Haven with me, and after I process all of today's inspiration, we can chat more about the combat details. I don't wanna join the disciples of the Sanctus Medicus. Thank you for helping me sort out my thoughts and get some inspiration. I'll start right away. Mr. Xian took out his notebook and began scribbling at a furious pace. Shortly after, he handed over the manuscript to you, filled with satisfaction. I've already written the part about nameless battles, author of plagues. That's right, a protagonist on this quest, that is you, has experienced all these adventures and taken this elixir of life. I have to add a few strokes to this protagonist model so that it's not forgettable next time. Forgotten next time. Speaking of which, I was left with tons of inspiration rattling around in my head after today's trip. I'd like to use some of your side adventures on the Shanzhou as material to write some side stories. It'll help flesh out your protagonist model, so I'll route out some challenging adventures. Why don't you listen and tell me what you think? Follow Mr. Xian and complete the hero's journey to unlock new abilities for the protagonist model. There are different slots in the protagonist model. The plot armor that can be selected for each slot is different. Slots and plot armors will gradually be unlocked as you progress through the hero's journey. Using these abilities can earn you points and rewards in legends, past and present, and will also gradually unlock the Legend of the Trailblazer sections. Hero's Journey Chapter 1 complete. Protagonist model can continue to be used after switching to Legends, Past and Present. Head to Mr. Jian to start Legends, Past and Present for the first time. Protagonist models obtained during a hero's journey can be used in other stories. Click the button to use the protagonist model. So I get these characters. Do I have to use these characters? I'll do the skill damage. And also do this one for more speed. I'll try the first level. Should I try their characters? These are follow-up characters. Maybe I should use the follow-up attack one.
You know the drill. Send me all your new toys, and I'll return them later.
I'll use Launcher as my healer. And I also use Imbibed Lune.
As always, Himiko, I can handle it.
You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Yeah, there's a lot of follow-ups
This
here.
is diamond! It's all yours! You won't get away. Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
cleansing dragon.
Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
The dead return!
Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
I'm getting so many follow-up attacks.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl!
Rise!
You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Receive divinity. Repay.
Hey! You won't get away. This big
I'm not
diamond!
sure if this is a
It's all
timed
yours.
challenge
Time to
based
twirl!
on turns. Some of them are.
Nothing major.
Break! World cleansing dragon.
You won't get away. Time to twirl! You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
The dead return!
Rise!
You won't get away. Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Break! World cleansing dragon.
I won't break this big diamond! It's all yours!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Himiko's burst is quite a
Receive
cool
divinity.
animation.
Hey!
Storytelling.
After combat, click on the rewards catalog to claim event rewards. Obtaining a certain score in combat unlocks sections from Legend of Trailblazer. The character used each time will become the main character of the story. After all passengers are acquired, you receive limited rewards that can be viewed in the mission item panel in your inventory. What is this? And the Alchemy Commission was plagued with threats internal and external. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were wreaking havoc within, while abominations and the ambrosial arbor loomed beyond. Seeing the crisis, Patchsoka yet laughed loudly at the companions behind them. The heroes were confused as to the reason of the laughter, and Patchsoka calmly explained, "I laugh at the folly of these abominations of abundance, and at idiocy of the masters of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus." The unhung Imbibita Lunae cupped their hands in praise. "My sister, you couldn't have said it better. I have heard of your fierce battle against the Ruin Legion of Yali Lo 6. Urillo. Even with the help of the Doomsday Beast, the Legion could not escape an overwhelming defeat, and now these abominations and demons have schemed and plotted, yet the best they could summon was an Ebon deer that stands no chance against a mighty warrior such as you. The companions' extreme stained biles, their morale renewed afresh. At this moment of high spirits, they heard a whooshing sound in the distance. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus wielded colossal crossbows, firing a steady stream of projectiles in a play to catch the companions off guard. Lorcha casually caught the flying arrows and tossed them back toward their owners. Screams and screeches rose in tandem, for these dishonored scoundrels were now having the taste of their own medicine. I didn't know Lorcha could do that. Himiko and Herta looked at each other and instantly shared the same thought. We must not let the others look down on the two of us. Then they worked their internal chi, made a double jump out onto the air to fly up, and pounced on the enemy. Of course, the chaos that ensued is another story altogether. Interesting. I get 60 J's for that.
I heard that little yin shake.
That's where I'll end the video.
Come on in.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Ron May will play some music. Goodbye.